Hello everyone, thank you for clicking that link and joining me again today. I am so glad you did. Welcome back. I figured today I would do a quick update video, and of course the time that I have that I'm left alone to my own devices, it's a friggin' windstorm out there. So if you hear the and like the building squeaking and popping and cracking and stuff like that, it's because there is a windstorm out there. So just a general update. I know I should do it at the end of the video, but my weigh-in this morning, I was 184 pounds. If you're on my Instagram, you will see that I'm bouncing back and forth between 190 and 183. And most of that's due to weekend eating. We're going to get into that stuff, but I wanted to do a health update first. So when I went to the doctor for really the second time, because this doctor is awesome and lost my files from the first, they had to change over in their computer system or whatever software they're using, so they lost my initial files, which I would have liked to have had, but we have my second file. So when I went into the doctor, I was 207 pounds. My BMI was 34.4. My blood pressure was 125/80, and my heart rate was 73 beats a minute. And they found that whatever screwball numbers with my kidneys that are slightly off, go watch the kidney video to see the differences. So this time when I went to the doctor recently, my kidneys are still, I guess, because the doctor seems overly cautious, which I guess I can't, be too upset about. So my kidneys were about the same. They didn't get worse, so don't know if my kidneys are screwy. I'm not diabetic or anything, so like I said, the only things that are known to be wrong with me is that I have migraines and I have endometriosis and adenomyosis, which are both similar things. So when I went back to the doctor this last time, my weight was 190 pounds. My BMI was 31.6. My blood pressure was 119/76, and my heart rate was 67 beats a minute. So I feel like there's improvements there, so I was excited about that, and I really wanted to share that because of the amazing difference that appeared to happen there with just that weight loss. Now, apparently it's been quite some time since I went in for a titty squishing, also known as a mammogram. And they found something, but on the film, so it was like an artifact on the film or whatever. So then they wanted to do an ultrasound. It's an ultrasound? Yeah, I think so. So I went in and had an ultrasound done. They thought they found something, so then they made me come back in 3 months, and they did it again, and they're like, it looks the same. We don't think it's any kind of big deal. So, we'll just keep an eye on it. I mean, I am 46 years old, so it's time for things in my body to start falling apart. Hopefully nothing does, but, just some things to be concerned about. And I did freak out a little bit and try to research and see if obesity contributes to breast cancer, which apparently it does, at least according to the preliminary research that I did. I also wanted to go over what's happening with my diet, and I want to do what I eat in a day here coming up. We'll see. Those are a little more difficult for me to film because I live in a tiny trailer and my husband sleeps in the living room basically, and the kitchen living room. So to do the video, it would have to be silent, and then I have to do a voiceover or something. So which might be kind of cool, and I can put in the calories or whatever. So my diet. So like I said, on my Instagram, I'm bouncing between 190 and 183. It was 184 today. And what's basically been happening is that my weekend eating is out of control, or was out of control. And it was to the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna weigh 190 for the rest of my life, and I'm never gonna lose any more weight, even though I want to lose more weight and get healthier. And I know, yes, weight loss doesn't necessarily equal health, but I think in this instance it would make me healthier to lose weight and to be fit, you know, because I am trying to get fit and lifting weights and that kind of stuff. So my train wreck of a weekend diet, I started freaking out, and I was just like, I honestly looked for a therapist. I was trying to find a therapist. Unfortunately, I did not find one, or fortunately, I don't know, because that would save some money on the pocketbook, but I did not find a therapist. So I was really like, I don't understand what's happening. So in my digging around, I discovered behavioral cognitive therapy, which is actually kind of something I talked about in like my initial videos about how, you know, you write down your reasons to lose weight, and then you read those reasons every day and that kind of thing. So it was kind of funny because I talked about that initially, and I did that initially, and then I've gotten so far down the road that I completely forgot about all of that stuff. So I basically had to kind of relearn all of that stuff. So I found the Beck Diet because, I mean, from like what, the 90s? I remember hearing about the Beck Diet, but I never did it or anything like that. So I discovered the Beck Diet again. I read the book, and then I started kind of following their program, which is, you know, you can go to the website, which I'll link it below. You can take a look. Basically, it is basically what I described before, where you write down your reasons of why you want to lose weight. Then you write down, like, you know, your 5 good reasons. I think they want you to come up with like 12 or something, but you write down your 5 good reasons that kick you in the feels on why you want to lose weight. And then you read those every day. They also had a couple of additional things, like different reminder cards, and they also talk about non-scale victories, and they have like several different several different steps to go through on a daily basis. And so I've started doing that, which I think is helping because I've lost math. Math is hard. So it's a 6-pound loss, which is over my goal of what I had set for myself this month. I had set 4 pounds. So I'm hoping that this is working. Yes, I have failed. I went camping, which I failed hardcore, big time on that. But I'm looking at it as a learning experience and that kind of thing. But I still lost 6 pounds, even having gone camping and stuff. So that's where we're at right now. I am actively practicing what I had preached initially, which I had been practicing back then, but it's been 2 years, and I thought I had a handle on things. And I think in one of the lost videos of what I would have put out on this channel about the Halloween candy, I went out and bought like a bag of Halloween candy, and I was like, oh, I'm totally good. I'm totally good with this. I can eat this or not eat this, and I'm in control. And yeah, I forget to eat the whole dang bag. So yeah, I mean, I'm still a work in progress. I still fail. I know now things like Halloween, like bags of chocolate cannot come into my house because I will eat them, or they have to be put away so I don't see them. So just things like that. You know, I hate it when I have to like relearn the lesson because I'm like, oh, I'm fine, I can do it. No, I just have to make sure that I don't fall into my diet traps, or my, you know, not bringing fast food. What am I saying? Bringing in, you know, chocolate and that kind of stuff and screwing myself. So there you are. There's my health update, and I will see you in the next video. Air hugs. I'm out.